As men grow older, especially after 60 or 70, many find themselves living alone without a woman by their side. To society, this situation is often misunderstood. People assume loneliness, sadness, or failure. A 69-year-old retired man named Cameron once heard someone say, "He must be miserable living alone." Cameron smiled quietly, because the truth was very different. Living alone as an older man is not always a sign of loss, sometimes it is a sign of clarity. Today on Wise Seniors, we explore the real truth about older men who live alone without a woman, and the 5 surprising realities every senior and family member should understand. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to Wise Seniors for honest, respectful wisdom about aging and life after 60. The first surprising truth is that many older men who live alone are not lonely, they are selective. After decades of relationships, responsibilities, and emotional compromises, many senior men finally understand what drains them and what nourishes them. They no longer seek constant company. Instead, they value meaningful interactions and quiet time. Cameron explained that silence no longer scared him, it healed him. Psychology shows that older adults who choose solitude rather than fall into it often experience greater emotional stability than those surrounded by constant noise. Another truth is that living alone often brings emotional freedom. Older men who live without a partner are free from expectations, arguments, and emotional negotiations that once consumed energy. This does not mean they dislike women. It means they have outgrown the need to prove themselves or meet constant emotional demands. Studies show that reduced stress in later life supports heart health, sleep quality, and mental clarity. As we continue, remember to subscribe to Wise Seniors for insights that help redefine happiness after 60. The third truth surprises many families. Older men living alone often take better care of themselves than expected. They create routines that suit their bodies, eat when they want, rest when needed, and manage their time calmly. Without pressure to keep up appearances or routines for someone else, many men become more in tune with their health. Cameron began walking daily, cooking simple meals, and sleeping better once he lived alone. Independence can encourage responsibility rather than neglect. Another important truth is that living alone does not mean living without love. Many older men maintain deep connections with friends, children, neighbors, or communities. Love shifts form. It becomes quieter and less demanding. Some men enjoy companionship without labels, while others find fulfillment in friendships or service. Society often confuses romantic absence with emotional emptiness, but psychology shows that connection does not require cohabitation or romance to be meaningful. Before moving on, take a moment to subscribe to Wise Seniors, because understanding these truths helps families avoid unnecessary worry and judgment. The fifth and perhaps most misunderstood truth is that many older men living alone feel more peaceful than they ever did before. Aging sharpens priorities. Time feels precious. Drama, conflict, and emotional uncertainty lose appeal. Living alone allows men to protect their peace fiercely. Cameron said, "I finally live at my own pace." Research confirms that seniors who feel in control of their daily lives experience lower stress and higher life satisfaction. Of course, living alone is not ideal for everyone. Some men struggle with isolation, especially if solitude is forced by loss rather than choice. It is important to distinguish between healthy solitude and harmful loneliness. Warning signs include deep sadness, neglect of health, or withdrawal from all contact. In such cases, support and connection are essential. But for many men, living alone is a conscious, healthy decision. Families often worry when older men choose solitude. They fear depression or abandonment. But understanding the psychology behind this choice can replace fear with respect. Older men who live alone are often not running away from life, they are finally living it on their own terms. Aging removes illusions. It teaches men that happiness does not always come from partnership, and fulfillment does not always require romance. Sometimes, it comes from quiet mornings, simple routines, and the freedom to be oneself without explanation. Living alone as an older man is not a tragedy. For many, it is a chapter of peace, self-respect, and emotional balance that took a lifetime to earn. Thank you for spending this thoughtful time with Wise Seniors. If this message helped you understand aging men or even your own life more clearly, please subscribe to Wise Seniors so we can continue sharing calm, compassionate wisdom that honors independence, dignity, and truth in later life.